Hello guys, it is Jead, and remember the day, the 24th of August 2026, the day that EA finally made the pack grind doable in FC 26 like we all remember it was. All of this because of one small hidden change, and on top of that, a new Gauntlet, a new 98 plus player pick, and some pretty huge new leaks. Boys and girls, let's jump into it. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Had a fantastic weekend. I'm just back from the gym. Boys and girls, got to tell me about the Liverpool game yesterday. That is the most nailed on penalty I've ever seen, and yet people are arguing about it online. Liverpool, yeah, you don't have to tell me we're crap, but let me know how your guys' team got on the weekend. Who do you support? Did you get cooked? I'm taking a point away from St. James's Park there. Liverpool was shocking. Really, really bad. But we're here to talk about good news. Now, it's not all good news. I'm not going to be one of those. Don't worry. But it is very good news, especially if you're still menu grinding this game, and especially for Friday. I don't think people have quite understood this. For Friday, this is very, very good news, and I will explain why. But we're going to start with, of course, SBCs like we normally do before everything else. And yes, we have got a new 98 plus player pick. It refreshed at content, which means, yes, I will complete it and open it in this video at the end. Don't you guys worry. But we also got some pretty big stuff in the SBC section. Now, we missed 2 days of content, bit of a weird one. I don't normally upload in the night or in the evening UK time, so we missed a couple days of content. We missed Chris Richards and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, Chris Richards is an absolutely fine centre-back, just not in really, no, like, go and complete him. Right, cool, whatever, cool. The big one, Zlatan, yes, the discourse is brilliant card in terms of its Zlatan footies, but 27 squads. Where do you land on this, Jead? You might be thinking, and the answer is, it is too much. Now, I have said throughout the entire year, especially since Team of the Season, give us huge SBCs that we have to grind. That was back in May, right? Since Team of the Season, May, June, July, not late August. The reason this is a problem is, and I get it, you can grind it for free, especially with what we're going to talk about now, the 85 times 10, is that people play in the summer, in the school holidays, because they've got some spare time and want to enjoy the game. Making a 27 squad SBC is just a little bit time consuming. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people are saying this is the worst thing in the world. It's not. You can still go and get a free footy zebra. It just takes a long time. The problem you've got is that footy zebra is probably like nothing compared to some of the Evos of Ibra going around. I have told you guys for ages, Evos ruined the balance of the game. Whilst Evos are a brilliant addition, they ruin the balance because you can go and do an Evo with Ibra that's way better than this. Why am I going to do 27 squads? That's just my opinion on it anyway. But today we got Quinton Timber as content. Brilliant card, but once again, you'll probably have Evos better. But it's a brilliant card. Only 3 squads. Definitely worth going and completing, even if you are just a card collector, to get it in your club. And then today we got some other pretty much upgrade SBCs. You've got the 4 of 10 coming back, the 1 of 385 plus player pick. But to be honest, with what I'm about to show you, you probably won't touch these too much. Maybe next week, it depends what happens. Even the 5 times 80, it's so funny. We were all waiting. I told you guys in the videos, I can't wait for Monday for the 5 times 80 to come back. And it's back, same requirements, all that good stuff. It almost doesn't matter. Now, it's still a good SBC, don't get me wrong. This is still the place to put pretty much all of your commons. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I think they've actually made it a little bit worse. I think that the requirements is worse, but it doesn't matter. That's not the point, right? You'll see why. Cool, it's there, we needed it, doesn't really matter. Before we get into the pack grind, now the only other thing we got, which was yesterday, Sunday's content, we got a new icon pack. Now, if you're going to tell me, Jead, should I grind these or grind the player picks? These are awful. These 95 plus greats of the game footies icon and hero upgrade are awful. You will eventually get something decent. Yes, it's unlimited repeatable. Yes, it's only 2 squads. I would pretty much prioritize everything else ahead of this great to the game pack, right? Go and do every player pick, every 95 plus and 94 plus. This is just a break up if you want something different, but that great to the game pack is genuinely shocking, even though they've made it 95 plus. They needed to make it, you know, footies only for it to be really worth doing. So ignore that as well. Stick to this 98, stick to the other player picks, and that's what I'll do later on in the video. But we're, of course, here because they changed something really small, which you guys might have seen around the 10 times 85, which means combine it with this repeatables footies provisions upgrade, the pack grind is now finally not only unlimited, but unlimited in the way that we always knew it. So the change they have made that you kind of can't see on the right-hand side there, they've not really made it clear, is if we just go into the club to show you guys. Of course, this was footies, team of the season, and team of the week, which has made this grind near impossible because if you think about it, like, no footies in packs. I don't know what EA thought. Yes, the team of the season's in packs, but no footies in packs made this pretty much impossible. EA realized that, and they made it so any card of the special cards that's currently in packs, now, like, even Wirtz there, right? Let's put Wirtz in. Even Wirtz now does that top requirement you can see there just below the webcam, which means it is so easy to go and do this 10 times 85s. Because yes, the weight on the 10 times 85s, before any of you guys comment it, don't think I'm stupid. I am stupid, but that's beside the point. The weight on the 85 times 10s is honking when it comes to 99s, right? It is honking. Don't get me wrong, right? I've been opening them myself. It's really, really poor. But they are now completely unlimited repeatable. Every Jogger Bonito card, Time Walk card, Fantasy card, Unbreakables, Thunderstruck, Winter Wild card, whatever it is you pack, can now go back in to the 10 times 85. And you're thinking, well, gee, how do I do this grind? How do I make it the most efficient as possible? You only need these 2 SBCs. All you go and do is try and go and do, let's say 5, I would say 10 times 85s from your club. If you somehow can't do that, go and do the dailies into the provisions upgrades like standard. And you can actually go and use, if you didn't know this, I've seen someone mention it, it's a very, very useful tip if you're starting on a new account especially. Go to the cosmetics section and see these cosmetics here, the free ones. They will count as a special card in the 85 times 10. And you get 16 of each. And no one's really using Knockout Royalty and Unbreakables. So you've got 32 cosmetics there that can go into the 85 times 10, right? Not a bad tip. But go and do 5 to 10 85 times 10s if you can. Again, if you can't, do the daily SBCs until you've done, I would say 10 times 85s. And then go and open them all. What that will give you is a load of 87s to 89s and a load of 90s to 93s or even 94s, right? And of course, a lot of 85s to 86s, but they'll come in useful as well. You then go to the repeatable footies provisions upgrade, and all you do is put 87s to about 89s. You can go to 90s, but you don't really need to. You'll pack loads of 87s to 89s, go and put all of them into this pack here, and just do as many as possible. 5, 10, 15, 20. You still need to use Pale Tools and Foot Genie if you can. I know a lot of you guys don't love using the web app to grind, but you'll see with the bad pack weight in the 85 times 10s, doing as many of these as possible really does help. The pack weight is still shocking, right? EA will never fix pack weight, but I guess that is what it is. Go and put 87s to 89s in here. Open them all, do as many as possible, like I say, 10, 15, 20. And then what that'll get is loads of low-rated fodder, and we're looking in particular for the sort of 79, 80 rated, all the way up to the 86 rated, because of course 87s are going into that SBC. You go back to the 10 times 85, put your low-rated fodder, like your 81s, 82s, 83s, 84s, all the way up to 86s, right? And even some 79s, whatever. Put all of that into here with your 90s, 91s, 92s, or even, you'll probably have some spares 88s and 89s, right? Honestly, you don't need to open that many. Let's get a lot of 87s for the other SBC. But you can go and combine that in there, and because any special card counts, you'll be able to do so many more of these. Normally, you're able to do 10 or 20 85 times 10s in a row really easily. Like, they just don't run out anymore. And it is brilliant for the sense of just doing completely unlimited 85 times 10s, and you can do it on the console. It is doable on the console. The reason I say do Pale Tools and Foot Genie is, again, once you guys open like 100 or 200 of these 85 times 10s, you'll see what I mean when it comes to pack weight. Just because they're unlimited doesn't mean that 99s are popping out their ass in these 85 times 10s. You've still got to open a lot of them if you want to pack something decent. And that's where stage 3 of the new pack grind comes in, where you take your 91s or even 90s, 92s, 91s, 93s, anything from about 90 upwards, basically. And then you're going to go and complete the 98 player pick and also go and do the repeatable player pick. So this one, for example, the 1 of 4, 95 plus team 1 to team 4 player pick. Go and do the 1 of 3 footies player pick, the rewind player pick, the 1 of 3 95 plus FOF or footies player pick. You can go and use all your high rated fodders to just rinse and repeat, especially this SBC here. This one works really well because it's only one squad and it's 90 rated. So use your 89s to 93s, like you get from the 85 times 10s. You can even sometimes use some low rated fodder as well that you've got left over. And this works as a really good third SBC. But there are some better player picks if you want to go and do those first. But that 1 of 3 95 plus is brilliant if you want like a completely unlimited grind. These 3 packs on the right here, completely unlimited. Or not these 3, sorry, not the 98, but the 95. That one and these on the right here, completely unlimited just until the rest of the game cycle. Now, I mentioned why is this so good for Friday? Because I'm hoping, and we don't have leaks on this yet, I'm not going to sit and lie to you guys, but I'm hoping on Friday we get the footies kind of re-release, right? You know, the FOF footies re-release. If we get a Team 2 of Rewind, I'm not playing it. I'll tell you right now, I'm away in Germany on the weekend. I won't play it when I come back. I'm not playing a week 2 of Rewind. I just don't care for it. It should be on Friday. Footies kind of re-release back in packs. And the 85 times 10, therefore, should now have loads of footies in packs. All these FOF cards and, you know, fantasies, whatever it is, all the special cards, go back into it, right? If they're keeping it the same. It'll be still unlimited repeatable, just with better cards in packs. So on Friday, in theory, the 85 times 10 gets one more boost with better cards in packs. And again, in theory, 99s should therefore be packable in the 10 times 85s from Friday onwards. If they do change, it's like a footies re-release kind of promo. But you never know with EA. You really do never know. So yeah, we'll complete this 98 plus in this video. I need a 99 out of it. Honestly, EA are choking me, right? I need a 99 in that. We'll complete that at the end. But SBC's got that big boost in the pack grind. The FC20 or FC24, FIFA 23, the 85 times 10 grind that we all think about is now Finally, it took way too long, but it's finally back on FC26. And before we go into those pretty big leaks I mentioned before, let's touch on Evos and objectives, because we actually got some pretty decent content. Now, we got a new Evo that came out just today in the Tenant. It's not a great Evo. It's not awful, but once again, like I mentioned the other day with Evos, it's so specific to the cards you've got in your club. Evos like this, again, whenever something's free, I would never downvote it or say it's bad, because if it's free at the end of the day, and everyone has so many cards in their club, especially with the Gauntlet that came out today. You need a lot of cards in your club if you are going to play that Gauntlet. Having Evos like this just to whack on at least someone in the club is never a bad thing, but it's not, multiple repeatable. It's not the best boost we've seen on the recent weeks. It's an average Evo. I think it's downvoted on FUTBIN and FUTGG. It's not great. You might have a card for it. Go and check. Nothing to write home about. The better Evo actually came yesterday, and it's not there because I have already used it. For 25,000 coins, we got Guardian of the Wing, I believe it was called, and I used it on my Oosterwolde here. It gives defenders a massive pace boost to 98 on most cards and keeps them lengthy. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are still sweating gameplay on this game, but if you are playing Rivals, playing Champs, playing Gauntlet, or just trying to build the most OP squad possible, it's a brilliant Evo. I think it's Guardian of the Wing, 25,000 coins. Use it on a fullback, use it on a centre-back that you're trying to keep lengthy. On Evos in general, if you're someone who's not done this already, it happened a few, obviously, I think it's a week ago now, the Playstyle Lab update where every single card can have 5 Playstyle pluses and 13 Playstyles total. Just go and make sure you go and do that, because we did it on our team the other day. I was getting lazy and just not putting the playstyles on the cards. I've now built a 4-5 playstyle plus team. It's sweaty, I know, it's a 4-5-1. But boys, maybe just the player base on the game right now is awful, but I'm really enjoying the game right now. We were 7-1 in Champs in stream. We lost one game by a goal that we could have won, just kind of bottled it. I'm really enjoying gameplay right now. Yes, I've built a horrible sweaty team, but the new cosmetics, 5 playstyle plus on all the cards. De Jong and Martina, if you guys are using them, are brilliant in midfield. This 4-5-1 is brilliant. Shout out Broomy and Puff, who gave me the tactics. Honestly, I am loving it. So make sure you got the 5 playstyle plus and the 13 playstyles on all your cards. But yeah, that Evo yesterday was brilliant. The one today, not so good. The big content today, apart from them changing the 85 times 10s a little bit randomly, the big content today was the new Gauntlet. And if you are someone who's a bit of a rat, and again, not everyone will be sweating the game, but if you are someone who's a bit of a rat, this Calafiori card is brilliant. Put an anchor on this Calafiori card. Make him lengthy. I know, lengthy on the 24th of August. Let me off, okay? I'm saying if you guys are going to be ratty, but he's probably the best left back in the entire game. Can play right back and centre back as well. Brilliant there. Loads of pros use his Future Stars card when you have one earlier on in the game. He's got Quick Step and Anticipate, but they're 2 play styles you would already give him anyway. Other 3 play style plus, you have to give him Intercept and you have to give him Bruiser. For the 5th one, I would personally go Ping Pass. I quite like Ping Pass on fullbacks. You go Rapid if they're an attacking fullback. You could maybe even go Incisive if you're a bit out there. Go Finesse if you're an absolute madman. But I would give him Intercept and Bruiser and then Ping Pass as a 5th. Honestly, such a brilliant card. The question I've got to you boys is, are you still going to sweat Gauntlet in August? Gauntlet got very sweaty towards the later end of the year. Gauntlet at the start. Who remembers the Cornerstones Kudus card? Right at the start. Meant to be a bit of fun, and everyone thought Gauntlet was going to be the fun game mode of the year. It is not, bro. People take Gauntlet very seriously. What's nice is, you can combine your 85 times 10s and the pack grind to try new footies cards, and then use them in Gauntlet. The problem I'm running into, I don't know if you guys have the same thing, is you pack footies cards or get footies cards from SBCs or whatever it is, or cards that need playstyles, from the new promo. And the playstyle lab is so bad that I've either got to load up Foot Genie or Pale Tools to go and put playstyles on my cards, or just I don't want to play. I don't want to go to the playstyle lab on the menu in-game and spend 30 to 50 minutes putting playstyles on every single player in my team to play one game on Gauntlet, get beat, and then just have a life crisis, right? I don't want to do that. So they need to fix that for next year if they are going to keep a playstyle lab. But it wasn't the only Gauntlet rewards. I wouldn't say, to be honest, boys and girls, there's too much to write home about inside Gauntlet. There's no FC27 rewards. There's nothing crazy. You get 20 times 87 and 20 times 87, which is brilliant. But the 85 times 10 is now infinite repeatable. A 25 times 86 genuinely is brilliant, but the 85 times 10 is now repeatable. 10 times 88, 7 times 89. The Evos in there, I went and checked. They are good again. Like, Purecraft is a good cam Evo. I was going to use it on my Peter Crouch to finally give him a boost, and it gets him to 98 passing. It is a genuinely good Evo. But like I keep saying with Evos, we've had so many good Evos over the past week or two with the Season Pass and the Token Store that having another good Evo doesn't like get me off the edge of my seat and make me want to go and play Gauntlet. If you need preseason tokens though, probably a really good place to go at preseason tokens. And as always, they give us a Gauntlet bonus objective, which has some crazy packs down the bottom, a 6 times 90 and 97 Sal. I'm going to be honest, I don't say this often. If there ever was a Gauntlet to skip, if you don't care about the Calafiori card, right? If you don't care about that specific card, I would skip this Gauntlet. I always say go and do the Gauntlet, and I do believe that. It's got the best rewards in compared to Rivals and Champs. If there ever was a Gauntlet to skip, I wouldn't have a go yet if you're going to skip this Gauntlet in particular with no ST27 rewards and no absolutely insane Evos. But let's jump into these big bad boy leaks, and we've got to do the 98 player pick at the end as well. Now, just a reminder, on my 451 rat team, if you're thinking, gee, why are you being a rat in August? I just want a reminder, I am going to try and go 50-0 next year, right? That is going to be the journey on the channel. Of course, we trade. That is the main point. I want to hit 1 million coins in the first, 2 days, and then see where we go from there. But I want to try and get 50-0. I genuinely believe next year, you guys will be laughing at me saying this, I'm going to be a rat next year, I think. I think I've decided I'm going to be a horrible Pina abusing, horrible Varane using rat when it comes to next year. So subscribe if you haven't already for the journey of us trying to be a 50-0 player and probably failing miserably, should I say. But let's jump into these leaks. So I started with the Reddit because every time you get a huge update on the game, go to the Reddit, sack off Twitter, go to the Reddit and see what the people of Reddit, right? If any of you guys use Reddit, I don't know, I find it so weird, but maybe you guys are Reddit lovers. Go and see what they're saying. And you know what? Reddit's being positive. Not always. There's somebody, I think someone up here talking about pack weight, right? But on a whole, Reddit's being positive, saying that EA have fixed it and they don't have to go and do the Team of the Week upgrade. When Reddit or Twitter is positive, oh my God, that takes a lot for EA to do. This change was such a big change that even the Reddit was saying it's good and they're going to go and do the pack grinds. I just thought that was funny and show you guys that, yeah, the pack grind actually is worth doing right now. Now, again, people are saying they've nerfed the weight. I think the weight's just been bad since the start, to be honest, but that's a different problem. EA, the FUT Economist tweet where he said they've nerfed the pack weight because of pale tools and stuff. What can we do? Honestly, it pisses me off, and I've enjoyed the other sides of the game this year. I think SBCs have not been the best part of the game anyway, to be honest. And this is the most popular post from the last day, and I think it sums up exactly what I've been trying to tell you guys, where I think a lot of you guys agree with me. Evos are a huge problem. Don't remove Evos. Trust me, if you're someone who does past and presents, I'm not stupid, right? We don't need to remove Evos. They've been a huge problem because Evos just are better. I say this every video, I feel like. Evos are better than everything else. I've said this every time with Zlatan before the SBC and different cards they bring out. I guess you could even make the argument for Calafiori and Gauntlet. Someone out there will make the argument, I have a Calafiori Evo that's way better than that. I'm not going to go and play Gauntlet. It's demotivating for the rest of the game. And this guy is basically making the same point with his Zidane, saying his Evo Zidane, he's just going to choose that over this 99 Zidane. So even if you pack 99 Zidane, oh my God, you just packed 99 Zidane, and you almost don't care. That is really poor for me. So I really hope they get Evos right next year. But let's jump onto Twitter because there is one main leak everyone's talking about. Now, it's FC27, but it's probably the main FC27 leak a lot of us have been waiting for anyway. And it's to do with the new icons to the game. Now, this is not really it, but these are the official, from what I understand, the official ratings for the upgraded new icons to the game. Why am I bringing this up? Because I've said I'm not going to mention FC27 leaks because this relates to the FC27 pre-order. I know a lot of you guys will have pre-ordered FC27. There'll be a lot of you guys who are not getting FC27 total, so let us know down below, maybe that's you. But there'll be a lot of guys who pre-ordered FC27. These are the official upgraded cards for the new icons, right? There's not just new icons in the pack. I think Hullit's in there as well and different things. You're not going to get Hullit from your pack, but you know what I mean. Aguero 90. Varane same rating as Aguero. Aguero gets Finesse Shot Plus. Varane's got Anticipate Plus as a broken card. Vieira has a broken card. But we've got more information on it than that. So the way FC27 icons are going to work is, of course, a pre-order debut icon, which will be the 86 rated Varane. You have the base icon, which will be somewhere in the middle. And then you've got a pre-order upgraded Varane, which comes out in November. That's the 90 rated one you guys just saw then, which means the November one's going to be better than the base variant. Where if you remember this year, it was kind of, it wasn't really like that, right? The upgraded Cruz was not really better than the other Cruz. It was kind of similar. Same with Gerrard, same with R9, same with different cards, right? So Varane debuts 86. Varane's normal icon card, that's just in packs for everyone, 88. And his November upgrade is 90. The question will be, in November, is that card even that meta? Because if you guys remember, if you didn't pack Ibra, Henry, or R9 or Morgan this year on FC26, and you got Cruz or Gerrard or someone, by the time you got the upgrades, it just didn't matter. You tried to use them, and they were okay, but it just didn't really matter too much. But we've got even more information than that. Boys, I don't remember the time we got leaks like this, bro. Leaks are a whole industry right now. These are all the new icons, and this is their official white playstyles, as well as playstyle pluses, and you guys know how broken playstyles are, sadly. Now, again, these are the upgraded versions that come out in November, and look, I hate how we have to talk about playstyles. I think if there's one thing every single one of you guys and me watching this video will agree on, like all of us, we'll say that playstyles, to be honest, one, if they went, it would be better for the game. But two, it's just not something we enjoy looking at. Like, I don't enjoy looking at new cards and going, oh, I can't use him because he doesn't have X playstyle. But here we are, right? You've got Aguero having finesse shot, low driven chip shot, first touch technical, and tiki-taka. So no quick step, no rapid, no incisive. Like, do you see how depressing it gets? You got a Varane with anticipate plus, but no intercept, no bruiser. Now, I don't know if these are all the playstyles, but I don't know why it wouldn't be. Some have 6, some have 5, so it just looks like it's all their playstyles. You got a Pepe card there with bruiser and anticipate, but no intercept. Do you see what I mean? So, Are these cards going to be as good as they, you know, could be in game? Maybe not. Maybe you have an Aguero that's got no rapid, no quick step, no incisive, and you get Aguero from your pre-order, and then he's not even that good. Hopefully, that is not the case. Hopefully, playstyles are massively nerfed when it comes to FC27. You can get that Aguero, and he still feels insane in game, despite not having those playstyles I've just mentioned, because it's Aguero, and he's got crazy stats, and he should be brilliant because it's 90 rated Aguero, even though it'll be November when you get that card, right? It should still be brilliant, despite not having those crazy level playstyles, but I guess we'll wait and see. I just think it's annoying, right? I hate talking about playstyles in general. I think they take up too much, like, talk of the game, if you get what I mean. And that's coming from someone whose most viewed video on the entire platform is a playstyle guide. Before we open the 98 player pick, I'm not going to touch on the market pretty much at all today. What I will tell you guys is transparency. I am completely overhauling the Discord. I've been talking about the free Discord in every video for the rest of the game, basically. Completely overhauling the Discord. It's going to be a website link to it. It's going to be a whole thing. And I'll talk to you guys a lot more about that in the coming weeks, mainly on the Discord. So if you're not already getting the free Discord, I'm not going to talk about it a lot on a YouTube video. But I'll talk about that in the free Discord. But I've got recruited loads of new traders for FC27. Like, I think we're going to have 8 of us total. I think it's 8 or 7 new traders for FC27. Some of them in their top 100, all elite level traders. It's going to be brilliant. If you're about making coins for the new game, I can't wait for the start of the new game, despite nearly being a month away. But let's go and open that 98 player pick and just give me an R9, man. That took way longer than it should have. I forget how many squads this SBC is. It's like, I need to get on the pack grind myself, boys. Yeah, I'm about to go watch Chelsea Fulham game after this. So a little R9, cheer me up. I've got not high hopes for the Chelsea Fulham game, to be honest. Oh my. I finally got 99 Van Dijk, bro. The one Liverpool one that I don't even want R9. Boys, I got 99 Van Dijk, man. Look, it's 24th of August. Let a man be happy. I got 99 Van Dijk. I actually need him as well. I need him for the team. Why am I smiling at this game in August, man? Maybe there is hope, bro. I don't care about these other two. 98 Vidic, pretty cold as well. Another icon. Don't care. Yeah, shut up, bro. 99 Van Dijk. Go and open your 98 player pick. Hopefully you get a 99. Let me know down below who you get. Bro, 99 Van Dijk, that is sick. Right, I'm going to go watch the Chelsea Fulham game. Boys, have a great rest of your week. We'll be streaming next on Wednesday. Get yourself there. Probably doing some pro clubs with the boys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And yeah, have a good week. I will see you all in a bizzle.